Hey guys, Courtney Mermaid here, and welcome back to my channel where I bring you mermaid-related content to help you live life so mermaid, and today we're doing a picture of Alfie. So it had to happen eventually. I think some of you know that the little otter character that I have in my live streams, the little guy that pops up like when you subscribe or when you do super chat, he's actually kind of based off of Alfie, and I actually named him after Alfie. So he's a little Alfie otter, but I thought it would be kind of fun to do Alfie in a mermaid tail. I've actually had this like requested a couple of times, so I was sitting and I was like, I feel like drawing Alfie, and well, I kind of feel like drawing mermaids, and this is the result of that of that interesting decision. I think he makes a pretty cute mermaid, though. I mean, despite the fact that Alfie absolutely hates the water, I feel like, yeah, that could be pretty good. Of all the dogs, right, I get the one that doesn't like to swim, but that's okay. We love Alfie anyways, right? I also kind of wanted to do this just as one last sort of big thank you to everybody who purchased artwork from me. If you were unaware, I was offering black and white sketches and full color pieces over on Instagram, $30 for a sketch and $55 for full color. Not unlike what I'm doing here, but they were mermaid tail designs. And so many people, when they realized, like when they found out that I was doing it for Alfie's dental, which he had and went really well, by the way, a lot of people were like, yeah, no, I totally want some art. And it really, really helped me out, guys. I don't know if you know how much it helped me out, because I'm still trying to grow my business, right? Like I'm still starting, basically at square one. Like I'm kind of, things are starting to pick up, but I'm still ways away from being able to to be sustainable, as it were, and to know that you guys totally had my back and were really into, helping out my little pup, because his teeth are important, He's actually a hairless breed, or half of a hairless breed anyways. He's a Chinese crested border terrier mix. And because hair and teeth are the same thing, basically the same genes control it, hairless breeds often lose teeth or just have a lot of dental issues in general, or some don't even have all of their teeth. So I'm just trying to like prevent poor Alfie's like old age misery, okay? That's the goal here. That's the dream, guys. And so yeah, big shout out to everyone. Thank you so much. It meant and it means just so much to me that you guys care about my little dog and me and wanted to help out. It made all of the difference. Because of you guys, I could actually afford to go and do it, and that was a really big deal. So this is gonna be just another little thank you message. That was brought to you by a very grateful mermaid and a very grateful little pup. So there you have it. Now, the part that I actually cut out of this was I was originally going to rework all of the line work. I was going to go over with a fresh line and do it that way, which is how I would have done it if I was still in the animation industry doing this for something. I would have gone over with the fresh line and kind of refined it and given it that really crisp look. But I've been kind of trying to find my vibe, like my zone again, you know what I'm saying? Like, where I can draw just for me and have it be for fun. And yeah, I'm sharing it with you guys, but at the time, I didn't know that's what I was going to do with this. I just thought I was going to document it and I was just going to keep it for myself. But I want to find the zone where I'm not worried about like it being a portfolio piece, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you've ever worked in, as a professional artist or in the animation industry or anything like this, you'll know that you can get kind of trapped in this mindset that every single thing that you ever do, ever, needs to be portfolio worthy. Which, let's be totally honest here, guys, that isn't the case, and that's not the way the world works. So I have just been struggling with that a lot, and I only feel like now that I'm starting to get back on track where, I've been sitting down with my sketchbook, you guys. Forget like Sketchbook Pro and my iPad. Like I've been in my actual paper sketchbook, which I just got a new one of. I'll have to do a tour eventually when it's like when I fill it up more. But yeah, and I've been doing that, and it's been feeling so good to just, stretch it out and just experiment and not be feeling so confined to like, okay, I'm going to show people and they're going to judge me. And it's like, no, because my my world doesn't revolve around somebody else's opinion anymore, which is kind of something I'm still getting used to. You know, when you get to be your own boss and you get to control how you see what you do, it's very different. And I feel like if I ever went back to animation, I don't know if I would or what, I would approach it differently, you know? I would come at it with a different attitude. Not like a high and mighty attitude, but just a different one. Just where it's like, okay, this isn't, you know, the end of all things. I don't know. I could do a video talking about that. If that's something you're interested in, you want to know, like, what my experience was in the animation industry, or you'd like any information, or if you want to hear about it, maybe comment down below and let me know. Maybe I could do a video. I do get asked, like, what I worked on and what I did and all that good stuff, but I think I do have something to share in terms of just what I've learned about being a professional artist, and if that's something that interests you and you would like me to talk about some of the things that I learned that I wish I'd known then that I know now, again, leave me a comment. You know, I am trying to incorporate a little bit more art as I start to feel more comfortable with my art again, and less like, oh my goodness, it's the end of the world as we know it. But yeah, so obviously it's all gonna be like mermaid themed because we're keeping life so mermaid, guys. So mermaid. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I feel like it looks really Alfie. I kept his chest the same color as his fur, even though Alfie is actually completely hairless under his body. And on parts of his legs, he has no hair at all. But overall, I just wanted him to stay a little bit more simplified and a little bit more toony. And that brings us to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the pod and the bell notification as well so you never miss an upload. Look at this guy's hair! It's insane. If you don't want to say goodbye just yet, be sure to swim on over to patreonpod.com, our extended pod community. For as little as $1 a month, you gain access to our behind-the-scenes private Discord community chat, the behind-the-scenes feed, the private monthly live stream, the monthly mermaid tail coloring challenge, and so much more. So again, that was patreonpod.com, and we would love to have you join us. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, my little fishes. Happy swimming! Bye!